So what we want to do now is we want to play exactly what Mase and Cameron had to say, and also listen to Cam, because Cam is super funny in his audio. Listen to Mase and Cam. We're going to come back and react to them. Take a listen to these guys here.
Okay, so now we got to discuss Bronny James. So he had his Summer League debut at the California Classic. He had 4 points, was 2 for 9 for shooting, and played 22 minutes. Ahead of his second game, he will sit out due to a swelling in his left knee. He is expected to play Wednesday for the final Classic game against the Heat. So with the information that we know and then what we've seen, how do you guys feel about Bronny James' start so far?
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to let Cam lead the way on this. You know, this is PR at its best. You know, there's marketing and then there's PR. This is great PR. He's hurt. So if he's hurt, then that's the reason he had 4 points. This is PR at its best. I want to hear what Gilla got to say. I don't have nothing to say about this, but there's marketing and then there's PR. For all you young kids watching this is PR at its best. He didn't have a bad game. He was hurt. His knee is hurt. And that's why he sat out. He wasn't 100%.
Look, you know, that's my but we going to call it like we said, ain't play good. Secondly, how's the second game and you hurt? You 18, 19 years old. You can't be hurt the second game of the season. Come on. Secondly, yo, nephew, look, I don't like all the smiling. It's too much smiling for me. I don't like all that out there. Hunky, hey, come on, man. Get that Pops got pause. I'm going to keep on. I don't like it, nephew. I don't like it. I don't like you hurt. It's only the second game. You're playing up there in Golden State. I don't like it. I don't like your field goal percentage. I'd rather you had scored 25 points and missed 52 shots. Give me, listen, your team is Summer League. Now, don't get me wrong. I know you got to play within the system and all that. But do you really got to play within the system? That's what I was just about to say. But do you really got to play within the system?
You already got your contract. Go crazy.
Yo, Neff, I don't like the smiling. I don't like being passive. I don't like all that. I'm trying to fit in when you're supposed to stand out.
Yeah.
Pause. Listen. And there's no reason for you to be hurt. You didn't play college main last year because of something different. We know that was personal. No disrespect towards that whatsoever. But I'm talking about as far as your legs concerned. Your legs should be fresh. Just see it, you're working out, do it through your legs and did all this sideways. I don't want to hear the injury. I want to hear it. It's too early in it's second game of Summer League.
So you heard what they had to say. You heard what they had to say. Yo, I loved every bit of what they were saying. And do you know what was funny about that clip, that audio? I actually went to their comments to see what their subscribers were going to say. And the vast majority of them were agreeing with Cam and Mase. They're like, finally, somebody's keeping it funky. Somebody's keeping it real. These guys are actually keeping it real and saying what almost all of us are thinking. They actually said what everybody was thinking. But then they brought up another interesting point. Cam said it first and then Mase came in. He said, I'm tired of all of the smiling and the grinning and all of that. He was like, I'm tired of that. Like, change your energy, switch your energy up, right? And then Mase goes, what does Mase say? Mase goes, we need to bring you to Harlem. You need to come to Harlem. And you need to spend the summer with it. And I've only been to Harlem. I've actually been to Harlem. I went to Harlem, I think 2 or 3 times. I know, or 1 or 2 times. I think the first or second time I went to Harlem, believe it or not, you can believe it or not, but I went to Harlem with A$AP Ferg. Now, this was before he was A$AP Ferg. A$AP Ferg, his dad is D Ferg. A$AP Ferg went to art and design, right? And I went to art and design, but when I was in art and design, he was a junior and I was a senior. And A$AP Ferg used to have he was a Harlem dude. You know, Harlem dudes, they super fly and all of that. So I remember it was towards graduation. So he was just a cool dude. So I said, he was like, come with me to Harlem. and I'm gonna take you to a barber shop. And I think he said it's a barber shop where Joel Santana cuts his hair and all, something like that. So we go to Harlem, and I got like my graduation pictures where they do like this design in the back on the side of my head, right? And I remember when I was with talking to him, and he was telling me that time I think he was into fashion. He was doing clothing, I think belts or something like that. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you know, I want to go into the I want to go into the hip hop industry. I'm gonna be a rap star and all that." He's like, "I got connections and all of that." So to see him later on go on to become who he's become, you know, it's actually incredible. So shout out to him and nothing but success. Wishing ASAP Ferg nothing but success into the future.